races together as a journey. We did it, Reddit. There we go, across the line.
We got Coanda back on the top of the mountain. They win the 24 Hours of Daytona. At the line, Evolution Racing Team get it.
ERT managing to make it work where it matters.
Welcome, race fans, here tonight as we get ready to take on one of the biggest and fastest track in NASCAR as we head here at the Talladega Superspeedway. 2.66 mile track, high speed, fast action, dicing and bumping and drafting and waiting for the big one that hopefully we don't get to see out there. But man, oh man, it's going to be a fun race. As of last week, we had Charles Johnson that took over the win last week at Daytona. This is Area 51 Superspeedway Series here. Runs every Sunday night at 9 o'clock Eastern. Brought to you by Freaky Fast Broadcasting. So if you're looking for a lead, make sure you check these guys out on Facebook or iRacing League. Just type in AREA 51 and you'll be able to find them, and shoot them a message and ask them you want to look at joining into this league. But, well, I know this is going to be fun. There's going to be a lot of action going on. We have Zach Hall that's going to be up here in the booth with me tonight. So how you doing there, Zach?
Oh, I'm doing good, Robert. Doing good. Getting ready for some amazing Talladega action here at Area 51, of course.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be 100 laps. It's going to be grude race, man, whatever you want to call it. These guys are going to have to wheel and deal and bump draft and find some partners and maybe some teammates and maybe not teammates and talk. And I mean, there's so much that can go on out here, at a super speedway.
Yeah, there's a lot that can happen on this racetrack, that's for sure, Robert, that can end up playing in to effect of the way this race can end, because you can definitely lose this race by yourself, but you can't win it by yourself. So like you said, you're going to have to build friends, and you're going to build some rivals out there, people that are going to like not what you did to them at the beginning of the race. They may try to repay you that fact and leave you hanging out to dry later in the race. So gotta know who you're around, what you're doing. It's definitely a chess game, or a chess game of NASCAR, I would say. So
yeah, I have to agree with you on that there, buddy, as I feel very excited tonight. I don't know why. Hopefully the viewers enjoy our commentating of this race, and try to come up with some new things to talk about. And, I don't want to sound like a broken record. That drives me nuts. Talk about the same old, you know what I mean? It just gets old, but I do know we got something we can talk about. It actually was supposed to happen on Thursday night, but unfortunately iRacing ran an update and something happened to the servers, and it was a cluster on Thursday night trying to go live with their Cup Series here at Area 51. So they had to postpone that one. We'll just say the rain clouds moved in and said, you know what, you're not racing tonight. But I want to talk about good old Bud Steele. I know he was supposed to have this car out there on Thursday, but unfortunately, like I said, it was delayed. So you can see him in his nice hot pink car, Alabama. He's not an Alabama fan. I'll tell everybody out there right now, he's just not. But he lost a bet, unfortunately, with the national title game between Clemson and LSU. And, well, he's got to run this car. I don't know what to say. I'm sure he's not a happy camper. I mean, I'm sure he's not. But if you want to bring him down, we can see how he feels about running this hot pink car out there tonight.
We'll see about that here. Let's get him.
All right, and everybody out in the chat, hit him up, tag him, do everything you want to do out there. Torment him. do whatever you want. I'm sure you'll love it.
All right, here's Bud.
All right, hey Bud, Robert up here in the booth at Freaky Fest. Got a copy, buddy? Or not? Oh, Bud.
During this break, he may have been getting prepared.
I bet he got out and ran to the potty and said, "You know what? I don't know if I can do this, guys."
He might get a little bit sick driving it, So, but. Well, we can keep him in here. We'll keep him in here. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, we'll keep him in. Eventually, he'll answer us. It's about 4 minutes to go here until these guys get ready to grid up here and do some very, very fast-paced racing here tonight. I don't know what to talk about when it comes to Talladega. I just know anybody's got a shot to win this race. It's the biggest track in NASCAR, I believe. It's 2.66 mile oval. I mean, it's just going to be action-packed. I just know that.
That's for sure. We always see it here at Area 51. You never know what you're going to get to. I mean, we could get a bunch of cautions. We could get a race that pretty much goes completely green like we did at Daytona. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out, though. I'm always intrigued by that stuff. So it's gonna be a wonderful race. Right now I'm just trying to see really what these guys are. If there's a bunch of guys out here drafting too, so they're already getting some good practice in. So big old field already too.
Yeah, well, again, Talladega, it's way different than Daytona. Daytona is, I don't know how I want to explain this. It's, two cars. You got your top line, you got your bottom line. Difference coming to Talladega is there's actually a third line, which you love to talk about, you know, and I think we're going to see a third line, and we could possibly see 4 wide. Now, it's not recommended, but might see that. I really don't know. But and there's a lot of moving around that these guys can do here too at this big track. So as it comes for yellows, I don't think we'll see as much as we do at Talladega. There's more room to work and more room to move her around. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Daytona does tend to have more carnage, less wide of a racetrack. So here at Talladega, we usually do see it spread out a little more sometimes, but also sometimes just because you have that extra room, drivers have extra aggressive moves for that more room. So we'll have to see. It's still going to be wild. It's going to be a great race, and these guys are definitely practicing in practice right now. They're getting their practice work because they're using the bumpers.
Yeah. Yeah, well, and this is the first time we've been here at Talladega with the new tire model. I don't recall doing any Talladega racing since they put the V7 tires on these cars. I don't know. Do you think tires are going to be a key factor here, or are we still going to look at tire wear and just, come down, no tires, fuel and go? 2 tires, fuel and go?
Probably mostly 2 tire stops tonight.
You still think that? You think that's?
Yeah.
It's not going to hurt them with hot tires and cold tires on different side of the car.
I think at these types of tracks is the wear is just so low that it's not worth giving. You're not going to make up the amount of time unless you're the only one doing it. You'll lose time. You need help, of course, other people doing it with you, or you'll get out there by yourself.
Right.
But yeah, it's just it's not necessary really to take 4 tires under green flag conditions here. It can be sketchy. It can be sketchy, as I would like to say, on the apron. So it's interesting, but at the same time, you're putting cold tires on too. That can be the same exact way. So it's one thing that it's going to be like that any way you look at it. Almost, it's just really putting the power down when you leave pit road.
Well, that's going to be the big thing, Zach. Exiting pit road on cold tires, as we've seen in the past and we've seen in the other races, I think that's the worst thing of these tires is exiting pit road. Other than that, these tires are pretty good, from what I can tell in racing. After about 2-3 laps, the tires come in pretty well, and speed pick up, and there's grip then and things like that. But I don't know. I think iRacing needs to fix the exiting on pit road. I don't know how they would do it, but
yeah, it'd be interesting as they move into qualifying here. Do we want to move Bud back up since they are in qualifying, or do we want to just keep him in here?
Well, let's see. Bud, you there, Bud? Bud?
Yeah, I got you, Robert.
Oh, there he is. Were you just sitting there listening to us talk? Did you?
For about the last minute. That's
okay. Okay. Well, hey, man, we brought you up because Thursday night we were supposed to debut your hot pink car, Alabama. Well, I guess we're going to debut it tonight. How's that sound, man?
Well, I'm kind of getting used to it. It kind of grows on.
Do you got to wear a hot pink suit too?
That wasn't part of the bet.
Oh, man. Really? Come on, man. If you're going to do... Oh, Charles. You got to put that in there so we could have got a screenshot of you driving around in a hot pink suit. I mean, come on, man.
No, it'd be glowing inside this cockpit.
Well, anyways, I know you ran a little bit of a practice race out here and you get ready to run your qualifying. I know you want to go out there, but real quick, how's the car for you out there tonight, man?
Oh, feels real good, especially after a couple of laps. Tires kind of come in, and it's going to be a nice, fast, stable car. I wouldn't be surprised if this goes green all the way.
Oh, okay. Oh, we did it last week at Daytona. So, all right, man. Well, we'll let you hop in the car, buckle down, get the Hans device on, and get ready to run out there and do your qualifying lap. And we wish you the best of luck tonight in that hot pink Ford.
Yeah, put your sunglasses on.
Mine's already on. Good luck, bud.
All right, later, guys.
Later. Oh, gotta love it. Gotta love it. Like I said, anybody out there on chat, YouTube, Facebook, just, as we're watching these cars go around, make sure you hashtag them, Hot Pink. You can add him on Facebook and tag him and get that chat rolling. And let's just have fun with it.
That's right. That's right. Here's these guys start to lay down their first qualifying laps of the evening. And it's going to be the second lap that decides everything, so we'll see what that is for these guys. But yeah, Bud said he's getting used to it. Wonder if he'll have mixed feelings winning this. Actually, I guarantee he'll have no mixed feelings. He'll be completely ecstatic to win in any car. So, but hey, this is pretty funny because it's something similar that happened to me and a group of my friends with Cedric, and now actually he runs the hot pink car all the time. He grew on him so much he just kept it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that was Hello Kitty.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was the birth of the Hello Kitty.
That was the birth of the which maybe we'll be able to see that on starting in February at World Series of Sim Racing. We will be doing a couple races with them guys over there as they start up their new season 1 here in iRacing and at Freaky Fast. And if you're looking for a Saturday night league, that would be the night you guys are running it, as you're part admin, owner, whatever, how you want to say it.
Yep.
But you take care of that stuff. So anybody out there that's free on a Saturday night and is looking for a league that is sponsored by iPitting, make sure you go check out iPitting.com. It's a web-based tool for iRacers and iRacing. It's got a whole bunch of data and a whole bunch of different things. So they're a proud sponsor of Freaky Fast, and they're going to be a proud sponsor of World Series Sim Racing League starting in February. And you also got Dirty Air too, that's coming out here very shortly. As
starting in February also. So February is going to be a good month.
It's going to be a busy month.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yep.
It's going to be a beautiful month.
Looks like we're going to have Logan starting on the pole here tonight, Zach.
Yeah.
And I also want to give a shout out to everybody out there that just got done running the 24-hour Daytona race. I'm sure people are tired and worn out, and oh man, just thinking about it. But everybody that was in it that runs iRacing that participated in that event. Congratulations on your finish, and if you didn't have a good finish, that's all right. There's other endurance races coming up that everybody can join. So I mean,
yeah, endurance racing is very, very fun. It's going to be a sprint race, not an endurance race very nice, but these guys will certainly be sprinting across the line. But it's going to definitely take some endurance to stay out in front.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, let's bring up our starting grid here tonight.
Yes, sir.
We'll see it down there scrolling. So we will run through the top Freaky Fast top 10 here that Zach likes to call it. So, all right, buddy, you want to run through the top 10 real quick?
Yes, I do, Robert. All right. And, of course, tonight, your pole setter is Logan Helton in the 63 machine, a past winner here at Area 51, sitting on the pole. Starting beside him is Raymond Rittenauer II, who is known to get lots of poles. So, very, very close to stacking another pole there for Raymond. In the second row on the inside will be Brian Kaufman starting third. Fourth is Maurice Johnson. Fifth, Jack Walls, recent winner. Sixth is Bud Steele. Seventh is Everett F. Lane. Eighth, David Leclerc. Ninth, Duke Conrad. And the final of our Fast 10 is Gabe Butler in the one machine starting 10th.
All right, there was our top 10 here tonight at Area 51, as these guys are going to be taking on Talladega Superspeedway, gridding up, locking up, getting ready to talk to team drivers and, whatever they need to do to, get the win here at the end. It's going to be 100 laps, so, I mean, you really got to pace yourself here tonight, and we're going to probably repeat that a million times tonight. you can't win it, you know, in the first lap, as we all know.
Yeah.
You really have to pace yourself for 100 laps around here, because by lap 70, you're going to start feeling it in your arms, and you're going to start getting tired, and, you know, so we'll have to see how these guys all handle it, and we'll see if the whole group stays together, or do we have one pack in the front, one pack in the back, 3 packs, you know, do we get spread out? I mean, we don't know. Stay tuned, and we'll find out.
It's going to be wild, that's for sure. You know, and speaking of endurance racing, Robert, I would say the mentality of this race is kind of like an endurance race. You know?
Yeah.
An endurance race, you don't want to take any risks early in the race, and personally, like a Talladega Superspeedway where you know you can't get away, you don't want to take no risks. So, and Daytona, even on the road course side of things, is very similar to you know, what a plate track would be. You just got to type of latch on in endurance races with draft and just ride and save fuel, and that's exactly the mentality a lot of these guys will be taking here early on. And then you're going to see the exact opposite of that mentality. Someone wanting to get to the front and lead laps and learn what their race car can do and how it can move through this draft.
And we got a packed field here tonight. 28 cars. Looks like we're going to have 28 cars gridding here tonight. So that's a lot. That's a lot out here at Talladega. Basically, we got almost a full field. So
yeah, last week's winner starting 20th too, Robert Charles Johnson.
I forgot to
so at the monitor
screen
if he
here.
can come through the field here tonight.
Okay, all right. Sorry about that. I forgot to change my screen over. Busy guy all excited talking about everything. Forgot to change it over. I always do that. I gotta set up a button. But what time are we? What's the time looking at on the server here? Because I'm not sure if my info's showing right or not.
It says 2 hours and 25 minutes.
No, time wise.
Oh,
what time is it?
3 minutes and 56 seconds.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, during the day? Like what time? Like in sim time?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 4:19.
4:19. Okay, so my clock is off. I have to send an email to there's something not right. So.
Right.
All right, so just ignore that. I don't know why it does that, but all right. Well, the official pace car is going to duck in, and we're going to get ready to get freaky nuts for 100 laps here at Area 51. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in here tonight. As, well, wrong pace. I got all excited, and now we have to wait.
It is a long way to the green flag here.
All right, now we got green. Hang on. Here we go.
Raymond Rittenauer. Great restart from the top side. He's got Maurice Johnson there in the 322. Also, the good restart. Look at Raymond. He's able to clear the bottom. Wow.
That guy knows how to run super speedways. I mean, he really does.
Yeah.
He sat it on the pole a couple times. He's always up in the front. And I don't know what color you're seeing his car, but I see a bright green. Okay, well, we can't miss him out on the track. Holy mackerel, that thing is bright. Put your sunglasses on for that thing.
It might get a suntan here.
Holy mackerel.
That the third lane up there, that pink and white 6 up there on the top lane. Let's say you might be doing a little bit of dropping back here. Gonna ride.
That's what I would do. I wouldn't be in no rush. I would fall into the back and just ride. That's what I would
and you
do.
heard Bud's mentality. He said he can see this race going green, so I think that's his mentality. Is just ride right now. So we'll see as these front 4 on the bottom lead. Looks like the first car leading outside. I believe that's Everett F. Lane there in the 24. I think he's got Maurice Johnson there in the 322 behind him in that orange and red type color car there, with Duke Conrad there behind. And look, the outside line is coming here for a little run now. See this outside line start to work a little bit, maybe.
He moved himself up to third. Right along with him in the car here. Listen to that nice humming sound of these, well, what do we call them now? NASCAR.
Wow, the top. Everett F. Lane from the top to the bottom. He will take the lead of this race.
To answer the question out there, what happened to Bud? Bud just basically, where did he go? Back to 19th position. He fell back out of the, he excuse me, he fell out of the pack, and basically he wants to ride in the back, I believe, and just wait. He wants to stay out of the big one if we do have a big one. So
yeah, Maurice Johnson takes the lead here. Everett Lane's gonna jump back out to the top side. It's got that got into the lead after Maurice comes down in front of him.
Hey,
Who's
Jimmy.
gonna lead this lap? Maurice.
All right, Maurice is gonna go out front there, but real shout out there to Jimmy Crow. They ran let's see here. They ran the Daytona 24-hour there, Zach, and looks like he come in 6th place for his team. All right, that's not bad. 24 hours, 6th place. Congratulations. That is. I've always said I wanted to do it, but then I get scared to do it because I'm thinking, oh my God, 24 hours. That's. I don't know if I could sit behind a wheel for 6 hours. I don't know if I could do that.
Yeah, there's ways to go about it. I mean, you can find a large group of people, of course, and split it up very short stints, of course. But yeah, most people tend to do up to upwards of 6 hours of racing.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do it. Honestly, I really don't know. I never tried, so I don't know if I could. But it looks like we got everybody's just dicing and slicing here, Zach. Some people are falling back, and then some people move up to the front, and then they're falling back. We're going to see that all night here tonight as they're on lap number 5 here.
Yeah, and kind of back to that topic, Robert. The longest I've actually drove during one of the endurance races was 7 hours straight, and that was that was at Spa, and it could have been 9 hours straight, but I was like, nope, I'm not doing it.
I was racing. How did your arms feel after that? I mean, you had to be tired.
After the 5th hour, you forget about it.
Oh, it kind of goes numb.
It's worse. The 3rd, the 4th, and 5th hour are like the worst for like your legs and it's really your feet braking and really the paddle shifting. My hands cramp sometimes from shifting so much, and yeah, it's really the 3rd, 4th, 5th hour that are like really hard. But then once you get past that, you kind of forget. Your just brain is numb from staring at a screen, I believe, for that long. So I think you kind of lose all sense of that feeling.
Oh, okay.
But, it's interesting though. I mean, you know, we usually when we do a 24-hour race, we do double stints, which is just you do 2 hours, and then we'll switch out.
Oh.
And then some people will do a triple, maybe some people do a quad. So,
Gotcha. Okay.
It usually runs about 50 to 8 minutes. So it's definitely fun, and it's one of the best parts of iRacing, I feel like. So if anybody's there hasn't tried it and has been, like Robert on the fence of trying it, I would say do it. Don't be afraid, because if you're, one thing I'll say is if you're like that and you're worried about messing up or something, then you'll probably just never do it, because you just gotta dive in almost with those types of deals, and you get your feet wet, and then you learn, oh, it's not that bad. It's
What are you trying to do? Hint at me to run the next, not 24-hour, but the next.
Well, if you ever feel like you should. I mean, if you have that deep urge inside to want to experience a race like that, then I would recommend to anybody out there in that position.
Okay.
To try it at some point.
Bathurst is coming up.
Yeah, it's true.
All right. I don't know if you're out there on the YouTube side there, Zach, but Jimmy said it was Brooks and what do we got there? B. Lane, Michael Spell, S. Oh, okay. That's cool. That's awesome, bud.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, man, back to this race here. We have completed 8 laps here, as these guys are still 2x2 all the way back through the field, and it looks like everybody's. Ooh.
Dude, going up to the 3rd lane. I thought that everybody was gonna put Everett Lane in the sucker hole.
Yeah.
But I think, dude, he's now up in the. He's gonna slowly drop. Oh
no! There's the big one. Look out! Look out!
Oh, a bunch of cars, man.
Oh wow, we have carnage on the backstretch. Holy, oh, and there goes the hot pink. He's all smashed up. Well, they do got 3 quick repairs, so the race is not over yet for these guys, but it looked like it started with the 50 of David Leclerc.
Yeah. That's a 12-car pile up there.
Let's see if we can go back on the replay here and see exactly what happened here, Zach, as we see dude get pushed up on the high side there. Like you said, they're coming out of 1 and 2 here, going to get ready to go down the back stretch. And you can see Gabe get, whoa, what was that? Did you see that?
He just lost it. It just seems like he got a run, he got to run up onto the bumper, and when he went back left to get in line with Everett, it seems like he just lost it and had to correct right, and then it just seemed like he lost the rear end there. It seemed like he just really lost the rear end.
I never in my life seen that, actually. I mean, watch this, everybody. He's just riding and riding. Yeah, nothing just swim. Oh, man. Wow. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah, I've seen it. It's just
very
uncommon.
Oh, I'm gonna say, because I don't. Wow. All right. Well, Area 51 puts it down again. Something I've never never seen that in my life. Never. Huh. That's
And that was a 12-car wreck. And you know the worst part about it was when we were talking about Duke Conrad jumped up the high line. Susie jumped up to the high line. That happened. He was the first person to collect David. Nowhere to go. So yeah, it just shows you the fate of lines around here. Sometimes you jump in a line and you don't know what type of fate that line is going to have in it. And 10 seconds later, that line is the line that is the one that ended up in tears, as I would say.
Well, yeah. Well, like we said, they do got a fast repair. So I mean, it's
yes. Yeah, we got 3 fast repairs. So
we know them guys now are down to 2. Some of them said, you know what, I'm just gonna get a little bit of damage fixed and ride in the back and not try to go a lap down and hope for a yellow. I mean, possibility of thinking that way too. Well, yeah, people are out there on talking about Logan's paint scheme.
Let's see here.
Nice paint scheme. Recon is on it, I believe.
Let's see.
Yeah, it looks like it's a recon.
Yeah. Orange and white with the checker flag in there.
I bet you 10-1 that's not going to be white by the end of the race.
It's going to be covered in some rubber, that's for sure.
Oh, most definitely, most definitely.
Yeah, that hot pink 6 though was torn up pretty good in that wreck, so he did have to get the fast fix on the pink Bama machine.
Oh,
Roll Tide.
That's okay. We got the Monster Energy of Corey Lane out there running a hot pink 2 Monster Energy car. Spoilers all pink. Rims are all nice and pink. That's okay. Hey, bud. Here, we're going to throw some fairy dust over your car. That might help. How's that sound? You got any fairy dust there for him there, Zach?
No, I don't have none of that. Unfortunately, I just don't carry that around with me.
Oh.
We might have to call someone up for that.
Oh, yeah.
This is that was a very interesting wreck, Robert. Something we're going to have to watch and see if that can if we're going to see, this is like an investigation we got going on here, because we're going to see if something like that happens again, because that just may be a car type deal. So
well, I do know this. I do know that they have Charles Johnson does have a setup in here for these guys, and they practiced earlier with the open setup, adjusting it for tonight's race. So they're not running the default iRacing. So I don't know if that factors into something what he did to the setup to make it do that, or if that was just, you know, air pushing that car around to the point it just picked the back end up like you said, and just there was nothing he could do. I mean, it's hang on.
Yeah, that like it just happened out of nowhere. But I have to see. I mean, of course, you know, it could be a one case incident where just all of a sudden, just the input that David, I couldn't see his wheel because unfortunately I had the wheel turned off. I could turn it on, but I didn't see what his wheel inputs really look like. But it was very weird, that's for sure. It seemed like he definitely lost the rear end. I mean, that could possibly be another thing with this tire model too. Now, I haven't done a lot of racing with the new tire model. You might not be able to jerk the wheel around as much as we used to be able to and get away with without, you know, upsetting these cars.
I answered that question last night as I was preparing for tonight's race. ATVO decided not to work, so I couldn't get the theme that had the car numbers on the ticker, so I do apologize. It wouldn't work, so I will have that fixed by Tuesday night. I do apologize for that. That's the answer to that. I didn't have time to get them put back on there, so.
Pace car light should go out this time here, I believe. We'll re-rack them here. Everybody took their pits. Looks like a few guys coming in top off, Robert. And then lights do go off as these guys line back up side by side here.
Yeah, I knew about it, and again, I do apologize everybody out there watching. Like I said, last night I was getting everything set up for tonight's race, and the software we use all of a sudden said, hey, I'm not going to load the theme. It kept locking up, so I was in editing the theme trying to figure out what was locking it up, and I loaded backed up. This is basically the theme that's backed up that I kind of didn't, you know, save it to the backup because that's why I back everything up, and it worked. And I was like, well, okay. And I'm sitting there scratching my head last night for 2 hours going, don't know why it's doing it, but I will investigate. I kind of ran out of time at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
So again, it's my side, technical issues. I do again apologize. I know should have car numbers up there, but I'll work on it and make it look better anyway. So I guess that's just the racing gods telling me to get off my butt.
Well, looks like we're about to get these boys back going 200 mile an hour and see what happens this time. As that first wreck was a 12 car pileup. Let's see what see if that's the big one of the night, because I'm sure a lot of guys are hoping that's the big one, but you never know with these type of racing. So pace car looks to pull in here.
And we got a backpack there too there, Zach, that's pulling up to the field, but they're all single file back there.
Yeah, those guys topped off there.
Yes.
Those are all the guys that topped off.
And I think what I would do is try to pack up back there and just ride. That's what I would do. You're already in the back.
Fuel.
Yeah, I mean, you're in the back. You already got single file, so you might as well just team up and ride in the back. But green's out. Here we go on lap 13's completed. Starting lap 14 of 100 here. With area 51. Woo, here we go. Hang on. Boogity, boogity, boogity.
For the front two there, Robert. Maurice and Logan both hard on the loud pedal. It's going to take these guys about half a lap to about 3/4 of a lap to get these things back wound up. Here's our already approaching on the 195 mile an hour as they get on the back straightaway.
Yeah, we're riding with Corey Lane there. and is number 10 there, and he's hitting, he went into turn 3 there, Zach, at 195, like you said, so now he's at 197, 97, I think I seen a 98 there for a second. Let's see if we hit 198, 197, 198, yeah. 2 miles per hour off of 200 miles per hour going into turn 1, and I'm sure if he really pushed it, he could probably hit 201, 202, would be my guess, roughly.
Yeah, definitely. Just see him coming on the back show here. Big push from Corey Lane.
198, so they're hitting 198 in both entering the turns.
Yeah, Logan actually did just barely broke 200. It hit 199, then broke 200 for just an instant and went back. So yeah, they're flirting right with it. Logan right at 199, 198. So yeah, it's one of the things that are right at the edge of 200 mile an hour. Most of these guys, and some guys farther back in the pack are even going faster, just due to the fact of the draft being such a bigger hole punch than the air back there.
I was just ready to get out of my head, because I was looking at the speeds here on my ticker, and I'm like, wow, these guys back here, like Ryan Kelly 200, Kyle Hess 200, Michael Swell 200, Robert Richards 200, Jim Brooks 200. Yeah, so they, like you said, they're back there pushing really, really hard. Well, I don't even know if they're pushing really hard, they're just riding. That's just the type of draft that we have here at Talladega. Super Speedway.
Excellent.
It looks like the bottom line is starting to get the momentum going there coming out of 2. But as fast as we say that, here comes the top. Oh wait, Logan's gonna.
Wow.
Wow.
What move.
Does he clear though? Is the question, or does he get stuck out there?
Yeah, it's not going. It's not. He's gonna run out of juice. As
Yeah,
you see, as he gets to the corner, he's gonna lose a lot of positions if he can't get back down to that second lane, which there are no holes opened up in the near future.
No, we'll see where he's gonna slot himself back into the pack here. Looks like
He'll go from being dead even for the lead to all the way back here in about 16th position.
Ouch. And there
That
he goes.
shows you how fast it can happen here at Talladega.
Yeah, I know all about Talladega.
Car's starting to work himself up into this year is Eric Laurie on the outside there in the 071. Also, Larry Yingling there from 14th up to second there on the bottom. He's pushing Maurice with Raymond behind him. So, got some new faces up front, and that's something you would expect in Talladega. It's an ever-changing deck here as it shuffles. Maurice Johnson continues to lead. Jack Walls, though, doing a great job here in 83, trying to take that lead back. He was I believe he's our most recent winner, right?
Yes.
Because he won Wednesday night at the recruitment race. So
Long time coming for him.
yeah, for sure.
And a long time coming, too, I think, for Eric in that 071. John in the 117. There's a lot of drivers out here.
Yeah, the 67, I think, is also another big one that he could possibly, at any time here, rattle one off for the win.
Yeah, he has won a race here, but not
That's
for
right, he actually, yeah.
but not for a while though. It's been some time since he's actually got into the victory lane.
Yes.
I do want to give a big shout out to all the Kansas City fans out there that are watching. Congratulations on going to the Super Bowl. 50 years, it's a long time.
Yeah, that's amazing, and
congratulations.
the team they got, they can go back there a few more times. So
Well, that, and congratulations to the 49ers. Looks like the 49ers just beat.
Is it over?
Yep. So Super Bowl 54 is going to be Kansas City Chiefs against the San Francisco 49ers at Miami.
Wow.
2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. And then we get ready for the Daytona 500. Fox is already running the broadcast stuff, and it's already got commercials coming out. So I believe that's February 16th. NASCAR season opens up.
It'll be one of the first Daytona 500s in a while. Well, since 2001 without Darrell Waltrip, so
yeah,
that'll be interesting.
Oh, it looks like we got the backpack here too. It looks like Logan's gonna hook up with who is that back there in a hot pink car? Another hot pink car.
I believe that is
Ted.
I believe that's Ted.
Oh, Ted. Well, Logan's trying to push Ted. I believe that's Ted.
No, that's not Ted. It's
not Ted.
78 Donald Stewart.
Oh, it's Donald Stewart. Okay, I do apologize. But they're trying to get that third line up there working. You got Gabe back there trying to. No, that's not Gabe. Who's that back behind them? Who is that back there? Oh, he's falling out of the draft, unfortunately. Is that Ryan? No. 80. I can't say his
Diego.
name. What's his name? Diego. Okay. I do apologize if I butchered it, but.
Well, up front, look at Logan Helton pushed how far he's pushed Donald Stewart up, Robert.
I was just ready to say,
He's pushed him to the third lane. A 63 is putting out some steam up there in the third lane with a 78. Oh, look, we're going to have a taker to go up there with them.
Yeah, Gabe says, well, hey, I see that line moving. I'm going to go with you.
I've been waiting for this third line.
Oh, you and your third line.
It can get a massive run down the straights. It's known to be a really, really, really good line. If you can get the momentum built up there.
Well, it looks like 3 cars is not enough. Maybe 4 or 5 up there would do it.
Very possible.
Hey, Everett Lane, hop up there to the third line, man. 89, hop up the third line. Got the 88 back there. Everybody, just hop up to the third line. They don't want to hop up. They're not listening to us, Zach.
And you see how they come from so far back down the back straightaway, just the runs they can get.
Ooh, Corey Lane and Everett there just they just
Look at this. Look at this third lane.
They can get the run. Now the question is how hard? Well, Jack is balls are stuck there in the middle, but how hard can you push before these cars start overheating? I know this is a pre-built setup,
quick.
So I'm sure Charles didn't add tape, but from what I was told at Daytona, what we were told, can't push too much, you know. They got enough that they can look at there you go, Zach. Look at Gabe, top to bottom, takes over the lead, and
that's
lets
the
his
power of the third lane right there.
And I'm sure them two guys up there are gonna remember that.
Well, look at this. They're not giving up either. They're staying right there with it. If I was another car in this middle lane, I would have noticed that. It's just 2-3 cars doing that up there against the wall. You know, that might right there proves to me. I mean, you're gonna see the 071. He starts to look out there. Does he decide to? Well, it looks like the 83 Jack Walls will slide down to the bottom and take the lead. Look, now that there's 2 of them up there, it's taking a little bit. It's a little bit harder for Logan and Donald to get the top build up. But we'll see. Who is that right there?
Well, it's impressive. Gabe went from
I believe, of Michael, so he's gonna go up the third one.
pretty impressive though. You know, Gabe going from the third line all the way down to the bottom, but now he got shuffled. Now he's in the middle. Now he's to the lead.
He went back. He went from the bottom to the middle there and trying to get the run. And I think it's going to be close to him clearing. He's going to clear. He's going to go right back. That was a great move by Gabe.
Wow, look at him. Look at him work the draft. Middle, top, bottom.
He was slicing and dicing through there. That was surgical.
Very impressive the way he's working the draft.
Very, very impressive. Really, all these guys. I mean, these guys are going 198 mile an hour down the back straight. Breaking 200 here as our leader goes off to turn 3. You know, this is some super fast racing. It's mind blowing that they can race all this close together, and not have any issues, and trade moves like they're doing.
Well, we see I got 18 laps completed so far on this stint, so we should be soon seeing pit stops.
Yeah, I think that's very soon, Robert.
Yeah.
I believe right around lap 20. You know, I think Daytona we had a number as 23, so maybe 22 here? Maybe 23. I don't know. We'll have to see. You know, this will tell us right here. This will be our telltale sign here, so.
Yeah, give and take too, because we can't forget that they were under yellow when some of them pitted, so.
Very true, and some guys topped off also.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that backpack, I think topping off in stay green like this is pretty smart move.
Come back around and help them.
Well, once we see when they pit and see how much they got on fuel mileage, then we can let everybody know out there, try to tally up and see how many more pit stops they got and different things like that. As of right now, we don't know if they need 1, 2 pit stops. You know, we're not too sure on that.
Look at Brian Kaufman getting pushed by the Corey Lane, I believe, right there.
He's gonna clear. And he's going to take over the lead over Gabe. Now the question is can he hold it? Just because he took the lead in 3 and 4 doesn't mean that he can hold that lead, because we got to go through the long trial over here at Talladega. And that top line can just pull right back and take over the lead. As you see right here, Corey's trying and
wow. You know, Robert, one big difference I'm already seeing from our Daytona to our Talladega race.
What's that? The
top is much more viable.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot at Daytona, just the top and the bottom run side by side. Really, and never really the top ever get that huge run down the back straightaway we've seen that these guys are getting out of Talladega here. So, you know, that's good to see for racing here, that we're able to, almost like a conveyor belt, you know. That's the way sometimes this racing works. People jump outside. The outside line pushes one car ahead, they drop down to the bottom. It's like a conveyor belt. You know, you plant one car and then you move on to the next one, move it up. So it's definitely interesting racing, but this is good to see here. This means these guys can fight and make moves. So big runs equals good racing.
Well, and they stay in this pack like this, everybody's gonna have to make a pit stop. So you know, you gotta start screaming and yelling over your radio. You know, hey, I'm going low, going high. You going in? When you going? You taking 2 tires? I mean, they're just not out there riding. They're talking to their teams if they have some teammates out there or drivers. You know, Discord and through. I'm sure. How is the radio chat going out there? Do you hear anything out there on the radio?
I have my actually, I believe my radio might be off actually.
Oh, you need to turn it on.
Oh, yep, it was off.
All right. Now we got it. Now Zach can let us know what's going on.
And we'll start to hear it. See if these guys, which I may not hear it because if they say they're under the driver channel, I won't hear it. I'll only hear all teams, of course. But
right,
we'll see what happens here. But I'll let you know if I hear anything. But yeah, at the moment, I think it is getting that time because a lot of guys are getting down to the bottom, as you can see.
Yeah, it's time. I think, yeah. We'll have to pay attention.
You want to stretch it as far as you can, though. That's the only thing these plate races. Stretch the fuel as far as you can. There's no reason to not go as far as you can.
Oh, they're gonna stay. Everybody stays out for another lap here. They're on lap 22 now of this stint. How's everybody doing out there? Chat away. We definitely like to interact with the fans out there. You know, on YouTube and Facebook side. Don't be afraid to talk to us. We'll talk back.
The top one got a huge run down the back stretch.
I think, man, Corey Lane has got that top line going again. You can see, what do we got? 1, 2, 4. Got about 11 cars. And then after the 11th car, 11th place, it's a single file basically back through the field.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of cars getting spread out in the back there, Zach. Come back here to the field. See if we can, you can see back here, Bud, Charles, Jim, Jeremy in the 32. These guys are a little bit spread out. You'd think they'd be a tighter group, but
usually come around. Looks like one guy actually is ducking off the pit road here.
Got somebody ducking
He's
in.
all by himself.
Oh no, that's not good.
Yeah, it's no good. Ted Decker Jr. So he's gonna be the lonely man here. That's gonna hurt.
Yeah, that's definitely not good. If we can get up here to David Leclerc. He's running the Wienermobile. Wiener! Oscar Mayer Wiener.
Oh, and
Here it comes.
Brian Kaufman.
Listen to him downshift. We're just riding right on.
David Leclerc, Gary Whitmer, Diego Vasquez, Jeremy Funk, Dwight Plesh. I believe.
I'd say they're going to go about 24 to 27 laps.
Well, you got, like you said, you got rid of some of those laps were under caution. So under green flag conditions, probably 23, I'd say.
Yeah.
At the most. 22.
Yeah, because Gabe right now is on 26.
Yeah. So they ran at least 3 laps under caution. So
should be coming this. Yeah, here they come. Hang on, everybody. Oh my goodness. Oh,
big back
here we
seat.
go. Look at this.
This is awesome. That's
Wow.
great job, everybody.
Good job, everybody. Holy mackerel docks. The whole field.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that was impressive. You know, because, oh, Gabe is, oh, what's Gabe doing? Oh, he entered really slow. Looks like he's taking, oh, look, we got no bunny hops.
Yeah, they fixed that in the last patch.
What? Oh, man. Well, there goes the Easter eggs. All right.
And Larry England first up pit road.
Comes the
He has issues. No issues up pit road yet.
No, and here,
Brian Kaufman though.
let's watch these guys exit because cold tires exiting. And it looks like everybody took 4 tires, Zach.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean,
Huh. I guess why not, right?
yeah.
That is, again, I wonder if 2 tires are going to come in play.
Yeah, you know, you can take 4 here and then take maybe 2 the rest of the time, maybe, or you know, that's something that's interesting. You know, with these guys not running a full fuel load, that's really the only reason why I'd say they would take 2. Just because it's less time. It would take less time than a normal stop, but
Right.
you know, it's They do have to put in more than one tank of fuel, so they would have to switch to the second tank when they're doing the pit stop. So it may make the pit stop pretty close. So 4 might be the right call. You know, from up here it's hard to tell though. So we'll see though.
Well, 4 would be the smart thing to do because, they, like you said, you got to take fuel and you got to fill the tank up anyways.
Yeah.
So you got to sit there anyways. So you might as well take 4 tires. You know, I think towards the end of the race we'll see 2 tires and a splash of fuel or whatever they need to do. Oh, what happened to dude? Dude get penalized.
He must have a black flag.
Oh man, he's he's bringing it down here, everybody. Anybody knows out there in the chat, I'm sure we can find out there. Let us know. I think he got a black flag. You see him coming in, he's stopping, he's being held. And he's still being held. Well, he should. Maybe he's got a potty break.
Oh yeah, I think he sped. He got excessive speed, I think, on exit. I believe. Let's see him. He's just sitting there right now, of course. Right at the moment, Larry Yingling is your leader of the field. Logan Held doing a good job under the pit sequence. That white's starting to turn a little dark on the front of that 63 because he hasn't unfortunately been out in front much here. But he's been fighting and pushing guys pretty good. But he's there leading the top line now too.
Yeah, look at Raymond's neon black car now. Basically,
the rubber mixing, yeah, darkened that green up a little bit.
I wonder if it's gonna be black the time this race is over. Pay attention to that. I'm gonna.
Yeah, for sure.
Look at Eric.
Yeah, he can make a big move there. You know, Robert, that was super impressive during pit stops there.
Yeah.
Watching all them guys come down without making any mistakes. And that's the 12 Robert Richards. Oh, that's going to be a hard hit.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
No yellow?
Unless these cars come.
No.
Yeah,
Now
there it
yellow
is.
is out. Now the yellow is out. Yeah, he was pointing the wrong way. Let's go back on the replay here, and he's got Charles Johnson right behind him. Same thing that happened to David Leclerc. Back end just lifted and around he went. Going through the tri-oval. So apparently we got something going on with cold tires in the back end of the car there, Zach.
Yeah, that was like right in the tri-oval. It looks like he just got loose in the middle of the tri-oval hill.
And on cold tires. So apparently there's no grip and the back end's really, really light. I don't think we have any wind. I don't have that.
Well, we have 2 mile an hour on north wind, and that's constant, so it's not changing. So.
Okay, so that's the wind's not going to play a factor. What's the track temperature?
75 degrees. So it's a cool track.
Well, there's something that's making these back ends just loose, apparently.
Yeah, very unstable in the leader here, Eric Laurie.
And it looks like what happened to David Leclerc, what, 5 laps into it? So
yeah,
there's
very
got to
similar.
be something going on with these tires being cold 5-6 laps into it, because after about 8 laps, the cars look very stable. So
definitely. But yeah, again, shout out to these guys for the amazing run up to that point. That was very, 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 very impressive.
yeah.
We got to see green flag stops there. That was awesome. And I love to see that many cars come down for a green flag stop. That was
Crazy.
That was picture worth. That was worth a picture.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that was definitely pretty crazy. And you know, speaking actually, this is actually something. We do have some few takers. Since we're under caution, we do have a good bit of takers. Pretty smart decision, I think, for guys to come down and just fill the tanks up. It might not affect what they can do, you know, how many stops they can do, but they might be able to take less fuel and take the 2 tires like we were talking about to gain time on one of them stops. But speaking under caution here, you know, how impressive that stuff was. I actually got some new technology of my own that has been pretty impressive. I gotta say, and I don't know if you actually
I don't
have
know.
one of these.
Oh,
but I bought an M.2 SSD.
Oh, oh no, I do not. I'm still on SSD
And
yet.
Man, wow! It's talk about high speed storage. Yeah, 3,000 megabits per second read and write is it's pretty impressive, I must say.
What do you use that as, a spare?
No, actually, so I was going to use it as an OS drive and then use it, of course, for a few, like, 'cause 500 gigabytes I got. I was using it for a few select games that I want to load faster, of course. And actually, we'll put iRacing on it next because iRacing is pretty small file size, under 100 gigs, you know, with replay files, setups, and stuff.
Right.
But yeah, I was going to use it for that, but then really I already have my OS on an SSD, and SSD times for boots are pretty. I mean, you're only going to gain, you know, a few seconds, and it's already it already boots fast. So I figured I might as well just use all 500 gigs for, you know, any game that has a long loading time. I'm pretty much using it on. So, and I gotta say, I added it to one of my games that had very long loading times before. It is pretty crazy how big a difference it is from an SSD to an M.2 SSD. So it's very
what brand?
Same brand. It's actually one. It's I've never heard of this brand before, but it's one of the top leading M.2 like brands. So it's claimed to be just as good as Samsung. So, and I got a really good deal on 500 gigs. So
there you go. All right. Okay. Congratulations. Nothing like to make it a little better for your broadcasting.
That's right. No, and I'll be able to load even into iRacing faster. It's awesome. I love it. I haven't added iRacing yet. I was going to do it today, but I was like, I'll just leave it for tonight since we have broadcast tonight. And we don't have one tomorrow, so I'll just do it tomorrow. So
yeah, there you go.
Have it good and ready to go Tuesday for the Indy cars here at
Pocono.
Area 51 at Pocono, exactly. So hopefully Pocono will load in Pocono. I was going to make a pun up, but
yeah, that's all right. Well,
it didn't come to me.
Tuesday we head to with the Indy cars at Pocono and see if Jim Brooks can show the way around that track again.
Yeah,
like he has been showing
3 in a row, right?
Season. Yeah,
that'd be 3 in a row for that series at least. So
yeah, that dude knows how to run Indy. It's just he knows how to get around.
He's definitely had the Indy cars in his wheelhouse. That's for sure. He's been very impressive. Indy finished second, I believe, to Jack Walls there. So
yep.
He was close again to winning another IndyCar race, but Jim is out here tonight. Yeah, Jim is out here in 19th position right now. So, and like he said, he doesn't, you know, enjoy these Cup cars as much as he does the IndyCar, but he's out there giving it a good old shot. So,
yeah, you never know. You never know.
Never know. Yeah.
Well, there's dude. He's taking out the cones.
Did he get?
So what happened? Oh, well, hold on, Zach. Hold on, Zach. We have Logan. Let me go back. Logan just stopped right in the middle of the track. Oh, what happened to Logan? Did his car break? Let's go back on the replay. Try it on the replay here real quick, everybody. As he was pacing down the backstretch here. And let's see what happens. Oh, and the brakes locked up. And he started blinking. Is he still sitting there? Yeah, he's still sitting on the track.
Hopefully his this may be a frozen computer tech deal, maybe?
Big time technical problems for Logan. Unfortunately, he was looking good out there. He had a nice paint scheme. And he's still oh, now he's going. What in the world? All right, chat. Fill us in. I know somebody out there knows what happened.
Somebody's got some inside details on that, please.
Yeah, what happened there? That's okay.
He had to run to the bathroom. It was an emergency.
Well, okay. Yeah. Just stop in the middle of the track. You don't hear nothing on the chat?
Slam on the brake. No, I haven't heard nothing.
Okay.
At all. That's why I figured too. I was like, I figured I'd hear something, but there's been no talk. Of course, it's probably under the driver channel, so. But still, I haven't heard nothing under all teams yet, so.
Huh.
He's coming back there now. I think he's gonna try to get his position back over yet.
Does iRacing give it back to him? Oh, yeah.
I believe it will.
Hey, here he comes. That or he was throwing water bottles out of the track. Huh. Okay. What's he doing now? Alright, well, everybody's confused as much as we are.
I believe he's supposed to be third. Yeah, there he goes. Huh. Yeah.
Maybe his mom came in and was talking to him. School's not in session right now. It's Sunday. Oh, maybe he didn't do his homework. Did you do your homework?
He did his homework for the weekend.
Yeah. Mom's right. Did you do your homework? No, Mom, I got a race. Shh. Gotta do some Talladega racing real quick. Then I'll do my homework. Frank, no. Apparently, Josh is only runs. From what we were told, he runs Thursday nights. He doesn't do Sunday nights, Tuesday nights, or Wednesday nights. So you can only catch Josh Coley on Thursday nights. But pace car's gonna duck in here. Lap 45 completed of 100. Still got a long race to go. Ready to go back green here. Get these bad boys winded back up to 200 miles per hour. As we see that nice Bud's hot pink car back there.
Green flag,
Green's out. Here we go. Gotta keep Darrell Waltrip alive. Boogie!
Larry Ealing, shout out to Cannon kind of there. It's kind of weird. It's like Eric just didn't get up to the gears good there, but he's back. They're back there even now because the bottom lane's come back.
Yeah, trying to keep up with these drivers in positions. I gave that up when I talked Superspeedway. That guy's moving front, that guy's moving back. I basically just sit and watch, and I don't try to call numbers out too much.
Yeah,
you just can't keep up with it.
I gotta say, it's one of the more difficult things of commentating. Is definitely Superspeedway type deals, but yeah, we got practice every Sunday, so
yeah. Got a front pack, got a back pack. Right now, we got everybody locked up. All the way back through the field, back to Corey Lane. He's out there all by himself. And it looks like we got Bud in the hot pink, Alabama. Alabama! I don't feel bad for you, Bud. Alabama, that's what I think.
Fold, Tide.
Oh, don't. Blue.
I said fold, not roll.
Oh, fold. Okay. All right. Well, you know what? I know it's not NASCAR, but I think Alabama's seasons are done right now. I don't think they're going to have a good team next year. I don't see it.
I'm not a college football guy, so don't really know what I'm talking about. But I'm sure Nick Saban will reload at some point, and as a Duke college basketball fan, I would say Alabama is pretty comparable to Duke with their recruitments in football. So,
Yeah.
So I'm sure they'll reload. Doesn't mean they're going to win, but they'll reload and they'll have a good chance. But I'll leave the college football talk to the college football people because
Yeah.
I know nothing.
Yeah, I'm more like you. I know college. I follow it a little bit, pay attention to it, but I'm more NCCA, college basketball
type
of guy.
See, I'm an ACC guy, so You know, we don't worry about college football unless I mean, I guess we got Clemson, but that's about it in Florida State. So, and Miami, but.
Well, we have Josh Coley now out there on Facebook, Frank, there tuning in. He's tuning in, watching these guys go around. But hey, Zach, third line, hot pink.
Yeah, look who it's led by. Roll Tide.
Charles is saying, I'm putting that Alabama.
Well, you know, it's pretty funny. We are in Talladega for the time he gets to run.
Oh, geez,
I
that's
didn't
right.
put that together, actually. We're in Talladega, Alabama, and he's running a pink Alabama car.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
The Alabama women out there are going crazy in the stands right now.
Charles Johnson's saying, I need to get that Alabama
They're not yelling down. They're
betting car up to the front. I know what Charles is doing. He's like, man, broadcast, I got to get this thing out to the front. It must lead a lap. I guarantee you that's what he's saying.
You have to go show the world.
Well, they're trying.
For a pink scheme, it looks pretty nice. I'm not the biggest fan of pink. You know, I'm not a hater of pink or nothing either. You know, the color's not terrible. But, I gotta say, it looks pretty good. I like the white and the pink there. That's pretty good. Pretty good. And the custom number on it looks pretty nice, so.
Well, now it looks like we got somebody else. Now we got 3 cars up there in the third line. They're trying to get that third line moving, bud.
Yeah, they're going back now, Bud, and then we're just going down Stewart there. They had it. Oh, there's a car in the back wrecking.
Oh, no. No yellow yet. Who do we have back
10
here?
different degrees, wrecked in the middle of 1 and 2, but did these cars? No, they don't bring the yellow out because they miss them.
Let's go back on the replay
I don't
here,
think he's
Zach.
going to get that thing going.
Let's see if we can see what happened with him. Independence Day. Camaro. And oh, it did the same. It did. Oh, and up over he goes. Almost flipped it. Roof flaps had to deploy on that one.
Ooh, I hope he gets her moved out of 1 and 2 there. He's sitting in the middle of the corner now. He's moved a little bit down the straightaway, but she's a crab walking, so I hope he can keep it straight and as he gets down to the back straightaway here.
Again,
on the apron.
The back end there, Zach, just kicked out on him. Just lifted and kicked out. So apparently there's something going. We're gonna have to ask. See,
dude up top leading that third lane. See, this is now we're getting real. This is getting real now.
Oh, now we got to pack cars.
Maurice Johnson leading that bottom lane. And second lane led by Gabe Butler there. Third lane led by Duke Conrad.
Hey Josh, how you doing out there, bud? Can't wait to see you back out on the track, man. As we get ready to rock and roll. Yeah. 3 wide. All the way back. Back to back to back to back to back. Hang on, everybody.
Now the middle lane. Gabe Butler leading the bottom. Duke Conrad up the top. Pushed by Donald Stewart. Bud Steele and Charles Johnson. You're gonna see in the corner that third lane lose a little bit of gap to the leaders. Oh, whoa, that was close there between the third lane and Charles Johnson and Duke Conrad. Top lane is hard to get it done. You know, you're gonna have to get a run built they need to get these guys lined up here if they want to get this top lane to really roll and get a run off the second lane and make the move and everybody continue that momentum. As Logan Helton there jumping up to the third lane with no help here. He's going to drop back in line for a second.
Well, that third lane kind of died off.
Yeah, you know, it died off pretty quick. I think the guys, they warned it. I think that was more of a test. You know, all the guys up there, and they're like, yep, this is a little too much right now.
Well, we've seen it work earlier, though.
Yeah, we've seen it work with 3 cars. Yeah. So I'm sure if we can have the same number they did there before, we can even see more. Making it very well, so.
46 laps to go here, Zach. Still a lot of racing to go yet. Still got a pit stop. yeah, well, pit stop should be soon coming up here very shortly. So, all right, well, hey, with that that being said, what we'll do is we'll quick run to a commercial so we can wet our whistles here at Freaky Fast and bring you the final 46 to 45 laps of this race. We'll be right back after this quick word.
Voice of the Lucas Oil Off-Road Racing Series. Introducing Pro 2 and Pro 4 trucks on iRacing. Game on!
All right, we're back, Zach, and looks like we had a little bit of action going on here.
Yeah. We had a wreck there, Robert. That was a little bump drafting going wrong between the 24 Everett lane, getting the bump draft from the 01 Brian Kaufman. It set him right. A few cars actually ghosted through it. It would end up collecting Logan Helton, and I believe Bud may have got a little bit of damage from it. But
oh, yeah.
I think he lived pretty well, though.
Oh, the hot pink Ford just got beat up a little bit.
Yeah, Logan Helton and Everett really got the real brunt of it there, so yeah, just a little bump traffic going wrong. See that? You can see that lots of times here. Those shirt plates, it's easy to do, and it was just an off-center bump, you know. The 01 was a little off to the right, the 24 was off to the left, and you have that, it's when it usually gets turned, and unfortunate for them guys, and unfortunate for Logan Helton, who really was just an innocent bystander, so. Well, I think this makes it pretty clear cut on field, Robert. I believe we'll see these guys stopping around lap 80. Really, lap 80 or our window will open up for green, or for our final green flag pit stop of this race. So, looking at one green flag pit stop in this race still.
Yeah, they can make it to lap 80. As long as we don't have a green-white checkered. You know, maybe I'd push it to lap 83 if you can. That would give you a little bit of extra, you know, fuel just in case we wind up with a green-white checker, because we all know how Area 51 is. They know how to get the excitement at the end of the race.
Oh, that's for sure. And Gabe Butler let us in the pit right there, but I think Maurice Johnson's going to lead us. Oh, and he's going to wreck it.
Whoa! Cold tires.
Yep. Watch out, get a spin around here, Maurice. Ooh.
Now, does iRacing put him back up to where he needs to be, or?
It should. He just needs to make sure he doesn't get a penalty here for crossing that yellow line. But I believe he'll come out our leader with Eric Laurie in second, Gabe Butler in third, Larry Ealing fourth, and Duke Conrad fifth.
I know there's a car that had to hop up there. I think who is that, Brian, or that's already up there on the track. He had to do an evasive move, so I'm sure he's
he's
gonna get a penalty. But I'm sure the admins will probably clear that because he had to move out of the way.
Never mind, he was already up there, Robert. He was coming around.
Oh, okay.
Yep, so he was fine.
Oh, he's fine. Okay, I was gonna say, because if not, I would have got that cleared. You know, had to do a little bit of evasive move. Hey Gary, thanks for tuning in out there on Facebook. Much appreciated. Oh, gonna have 41 laps to go here, Zach. Well, yeah, 41, but when we go back green here, very shortly. Are we having fun?
That's right, we are.
I said, are we?
I said we are.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
All right. What do you want to talk about? How's life?
Life's good. You know, wish we could have finished better in our 24-hour race.
Yeah.
I had my best endurance stint of my life for 2 hours, so I can take that away as a big positive. I don't think I've ever driven better than I did in an endurance race in that moment. It feels good when the crew chief's coming on the radio, coming and saying, "You're the fastest driver on the track, Mike. Keep it up." So, yeah, that's a great feeling. And just really where I got into the car from, and when I got out and gave it to Brian, I was pretty happy. So,
there you go.
you know, we did our best. Unfortunate, you know, and shout out to Bobby. It sucks. I've wrecked the car. My first time actually in endurance, I wrecked this out last year in Bathurst. So, and that's coming up to about a year now here. So that one haunts me still a little bit, and it's a terrible feeling to wreck your team's car and end their night. But, you know, like I told him, we win and lose together as a team, and we're all still family. So, like, it's, you know, I just feel bad that he, you know, of course he is torn up about, you know, ruining our chances. But like I told him, we win and lose together, and that's my favorite thing about endurance racing. You know, everybody at the end of the day still comes out together as friends, and we had a good time practicing, you know, putting the work in. And it's fortunate sometimes it doesn't, you know, come back, but we've won it before, we'll win it again. So it's definitely, you know, the joys of winning it is worth everything. So, and you can take the losses. We've lost multiple endurance races. We've only won 2 of them technically out of all the probably 15 or 16 we've done now. But, you know,
Two's better than none.
Exactly, and that's the one you gotta take. I mean, you know, some people will never win one, so they'll never get that lucky to be able to, you know, do that. So,
don't remind me. I don't know what it's like to win a race.
Well,
actually, I did. I did win an open race a couple years ago at Texas.
There you go.
So I don't know how I did it, but I did it. I was so ecstatic. I was like, oh my goodness, I actually won. But all right, well, let's see what these guys do. Are they gonna have some of these guys come down here and top off? It looks like Gabe's down there. Nope, he decided not to. It looks like we got 40 laps to go. Does anybody come down and top off? I mean, if you're in the back of the pack, why not? There we go. We got a couple cars coming down, and we also got, looks like we have Zach, 2 cars, so 3 cars. Dwight, Jeremy, and Ben unfortunately had to take it behind the wall.
Yeah, that's it though.
Yeah, 28 cars.
25 cars, still running at 28.
We got Robert Richards 2 laps down. We got Ted 2 laps down, but I think Ted just got waved around.
Yeah, so that puts him now. He is 2 now down. So
Okay.
so him and Robert Richards will be fighting for a lucky dog to get to 1 lap down, and then yeah.
All right.
We got a heck of a battle to go here, as we'll have 41 to go when we go back green. Oh no, 62. What am I looking at? I thought it was a 59. I'm blind.
We got 39.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, that's what I'm saying. I thought it said lap 59. We were on lap 59. I don't know why. It's lap 62, Zach. Lap 59.
That's okay. Brian does that too.
I think I was on Ted. That's why. I was on Ted. No, that's why he's 2 laps down. That makes sense. So it wasn't wrong. He
That's
has that
okay.
many laps
Brian
to go.
tried to add 20 laps onto an Indy race.
Brian tries to do a lot of stuff. Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
We see what he did in the IndyCar race. He went flying real quick.
Yeah, if no one's seen that race, go back and watch that.
He's trying to tell me I should do the Phoenix one. I'm like, no, sir.
No, I think you need to do the
I'll-
Canada.
I'll do the but the Canada one's in their normal one.
I still think you need to be out there in a Canada. You would love to run Canada.
I know.
All right,
We'll
do
talk
it.
about it.
All right, well, we're gonna get ready to go back green as that pace car's gonna duck in here tonight with area 51. As Eric's trying to get a win here, that would be ecstatic for him to see him bring home a victory, and so would it be for Johnson there in that whatever number car he is, 322.
Yep. 322 of Maurice Johnson.
Green's out. Double file here. Oh, dude didn't get. Oh, hang on back there. Good.
It all started really with Maurice. He kind of was a little late on the throttle, I'd say, and then everybody from there kind of checked up, and it led. That's a accordion effect. And Eric Laurie and Larry jumped straight to the bottom.
Well, that top line's gonna come. So Brian needs to hold on. Dude needs to hold on. Oh wait, no, we got a 3 wide. We're trying to make a 3rd lane up there, but that doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Wow. Whoa.
Donald Stewart there slicing.
Yeah, he's slicing and dicing. He's like, hey, I went to the top line here.
Brian Kaufman getting that good shove from Duke Conrad on the top. We've seen this top side be pretty darn good.
We got 3 cars up there, Zach. And
I think you want to be in the top lane. That's just my opinion. I think, or not the top lane, but at least the middle. For when it comes down to the end of this race.
You think?
I would love to pull. If you ain't got the help, if you have the help down low, and you know someone's gonna be there and you can time stuff right, I would probably prefer the bottom might be the place to be. But I think putting yourself up high is gonna be the best place. It's not too bad through the corners, the middle. They lose a little ground, but when they come down these straightaways, just watch this top. If they get it rolling good here, dude's gonna give a good shove to Brian. I think Brian should clear if the run continues. But at this point, does he want to clear?
Well, they're also running a pre-made setup, so I'm sure the setup was made for the second line to work what we're seeing here.
Yeah.
I don't think the iRacing's default setup. I don't think the second line can really do much. I don't know. Again, this is the first time we're seeing it with this new tire model here at Talladega. So
yeah, new tire model. I don't know. I know that when they updated it with the old tire model, this newer package, it was wild. The runs you could get were
crazy,
out of this world. It made the very top against the wall by which before we never could do.
Right.
Now I don't know this new tire model. I haven't really done much cup racing, especially plate racing at the same time. So yeah, it's something we got to learn, and my knowledge will grow through the seasons with these guys. These guys know more than I do. I guarantee that.
Yeah, well, you know, you'll pick that up as, like I said, you'll be doing your Saturday night league racing with a whole bunch of guys. You got about 30 cars that's gonna pack in there, so it's gonna be fun to watch, and we'll be live at Freaky Fast for you guys out there. So
Heck yeah.
it's gonna be fun.
That's
Anyway,
for sure.
If you're looking, like I said, for Saturday Night League, tune in, join, ask to join, get a hold of Zach.
Yeah. We'd love to have you. Anybody out there?
I would love to have you watching. That'd be
Yeah.
cool too. Hit that like,
Wow,
share,
look at
follow
this, Robert.
button.
Donald Sterling in the top line with Logan Helton in the toe. You got, wow, this is Talladega.
Sweet home Alabama.
Yeah, we need some Leonard Skinner out here right now.
Yeah,
Come
right.
on. Look at the 3 lanes. Beautiful.
Oh
Working
man.
hard here.
Screenshot.
Well, this is what we come to Talladega for, and this is what we want to see. You know, I want to see these guys working all 3 lanes, and you know, this is doable. Let's look at them. They can do it. This is very well skilled group of drivers here at Area 51. They know how to get around the super speedways. They have a super speedway series. Look at Brian Kaufman with the big run. And does he charge down to the bottom? He does.
She do, yeah.
We'll see if this high line starts to die. It seems, you know, if the very top wall, it just seems to die after a few laps. Like you guys lose patience with it and start to drop back down. But look at the big run it has down this back straightaway. Wow.
I just think if a couple guys commit to that 3rd line, Zach, I think that 3rd line will just blow these 2 lines away.
It has so much run off the
yeah.
top.
It's just the
Within the
problem is
straight
just no one wants to commit. I mean, you got to commit
it's hard
to it.
to, yeah. It's, you know, oh wow, big move back and forth. I don't know what car that is. Hard to tell here. I believe that was Paul. I believe Paul Reggie.
Oh, we haven't talked much about him tonight either.
Yeah, he's there leading that second car in the middle lane. He's kind of running 2nd and 3rd.
Now we got a hole
Starting to
going
break the
on.
3rd up here though. Got a hole on the bottom too, like you said.
That hole's gonna close fast.
And I
Very
gotta say,
fast.
Robert, this is we got less than we have still more than 30 to go here. We got pit stops to go. These guys are gonna get. They're testing the waters right now. It's been pretty clean so far. So.
Freaky. I just feel so
getting that
freaky.
way. Eric Laurie, what a move.
Oh my
The
goodness.
second car in the bottom jumps up to the middle lane, gets the huge push from Drew Conrad, takes the lead on the bottom.
Wow.
Here comes Drew Conrad back.
Oscar Mayer Wiener. coming through. Beep beep.
Yeah, he's at the 3rd there in that outside lane.
Oh.
Ooh, we have another guy jump out to the outside line there in front of Donald Stewart. I believe that is Everett. Yeah, Everett F lane there in the 24.
I think sometimes these guys had hop up there to that 3rd lane is getting such a run in that 2nd lane, Zach, that they can't go low. And the only place they can go is high, and either you back off and get run over, or you just pop out there and hope it works. And it's like Everett Lane now. He's got it.
Look at the run.
There he comes again. Oh, yeah.
Close between him and Paul there. Paul's. Oh, let's go. He touched the floor.
Oh,
but that's a wreck.
there's the big one.
Big, that's
again.
big.
Oh, there goes a hole.
That's the biggest one.
Oh,
That's
man.
the deep hole. There's a car in the fence. There is a car in the fence.
Oh, my goodness.
Who is in the fence? It is Gabe Butler in the fence.
Oh, Gabe stuck in the fence.
He's one with the fence.
Oh my goodness. Ooh, hang on.
Wow.
Oh, Gabe's upside down. Ooh. See if I can find Gabe's name. So many cars in the standings, I can't find his name. Where does his name go?
And that was a 16 car pileup.
There he is. Alright, well, we see Gabe here in the front. Wow, you can hear the throttle playing.
Wow, but still, he needs to get the All-State's good hands or Corey Lane. Wow, Corey Lane too from that.
Oh man, Raymond went for a ride.
Yeah, that was wild, Robert.
What do you say, Zach? Area 51's out of this world?
Yeah, that's for sure. You know, it's interesting here now. I think this is a good choice here. So come here, get you 4 tires right here with less than 30 to go. You can't make it from here. You're going to still need to stop in the green. Get your 4 tires, fill this tank up. Then you pit as soon as you can make it on fuel, and then take 2 tires and just enough to fill the tank. So I think that's going to be a game plan a lot of guys play, but we'll have to see.
That's what I would do.
I'm thinking that's definitely the strategy.
Larry did an interesting. He took no tires.
Yeah, I don't think tires are going to be an issue. I really don't at this point. So.
Well, you're already in. Why won't you just take 4 tires and fuel? Fill it up. Why would you not take fuel?
Yeah.
I mean, why wouldn't you take tires?
Yeah, I mean, he possibly could have took 2 and get the track position he wants.
I
think he just wants track position. I mean, it's a thing at Talladega, but you know.
Yeah, but no tires, Zach, with 28 to go, with just taking fuel. You're gonna have to make another pit stop. So your next pit stop, you're gonna not take tires again, and then stay.
Yeah.
So you're gonna run 40 laps on tires?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, we got this. We got this, man.
I don't know if I would do 40 laps on tires. I would have went and took 4 tires, and in my next pit stop just fuel and get out of there and try to hold your track position is what because what if we go green, white, checkered yet? Then you got to add another 3 laps. That would be another 4. That'd be 44. Oh my goodness. You're getting to the point is how long can them tires last? I mean, we're at Talladega, but come on, man.
The only thing I can say is that I've done one Daytona race, or either Daytona or Talladega in a Cayenne car. I think it was Daytona in this new tire model, and the tires barely wore at all.
Wow. Okay.
So I don't know if that's the reasoning behind it. I mean, that's something maybe we could ask the drivers, in their interviews here in the post race, see what they think about tires. But if there was a difference, really taking tires. But my thing is, these guys run a 70% fuel load. You would normally run 30-something laps on tires anyways, and be confident to take 2. I've done races in the past here that I never changed the right sides of the car. Just changing lefts the full race. I mean, you can do it. It's definitely possible, but you definitely. I mean, there's the thing. You got to play the risk versus reward here. It's do you want to have 4 now, or do you don't? Does it not matter to you? You just want that track position. Right. And the speed is there's going to be no difference in speed. You're going to have the same amount of speed. It's just going to be, can you drive the car with the lesser tire wear or the more tire wear? So we'll see. I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. I mean, you could be completely right. In this circumstance, I have no clue.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if the tires don't wear at all, as normally that's what we see here at Talladega. But my brain was just 40 laps on tires is, whew, oh my goodness, that's a lot of laps.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to think about it, just think we at some places like Dover, we run 87 laps on tires. I mean, up to 80, 90 laps, and you're loading the car up way more there than you ever do at Daytona and Talladega.
Right.
and on the edge of the grip level at those places. These guys you could run 220 with 30 mile an hour here. That's when you're starting to reach the edge of Daytona and Talladega's grip level.
Right. Hey, John, thanks for tuning in out there, bud. Much appreciate it.
Just going from recent past, though, I would say I wouldn't be too worried about the tires.
Yeah.
The only place I've, in the recent history that tires has helped is exiting pit road. And I've done I've had some really old tires on the car exiting pit road before. It's very doable to exit pit road still. You just have to be conscious of that, You're going to be slower exiting pit road, but you just can't do what you do on new tires where you can just, roll into the gas like a normal time. You have to be, okay, let's short shift, let's start in a second, let's keep the RPMs nice and smooth the transition until I know I have grip, and then I'm powering through the gears. Because the older tires, they're just older, so they're going to have a little bit less grip down there. That's really probably the issue, and and that's another thing. I mean, we'll see. No, I know some other guys took 2, some guys took 4, some guys took none. So it's really a full spectrum of strategies here. But I think most guys under pit stops here won't take tires or take 2. So we'll see.
You talk like you know what you're talking about.
Sometimes. It's come back to bite me, every now and then. And trust me, if you watch on Saturday nights here at Freaky Fest, you'll see that.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But I can lead some laps, though.
Yeah, you can lead laps. You just don't know how to make pit stops yet. But you talk like you know what you're doing.
Oh!
Ah! Don't hit that button. Emergency.
I fixed it.
Area 51. That was the button.
Here's the aliens.
Alien radar. Alien radar going off.
That scared me. I'm sorry, guys.
That's okay, man. That's
it
okay.
ain't as bad as that one day when I joined the server and there was people talking through that same speaker that just buzzed.
Oh man, yeah, I remember that.
That was so loud. It scared me. It made me jump out my seat.
Oh man. Well, Larry's I guess he's riding down there to save some fuel.
Yeah, he likes the perspective down there. It's just flatters, He's got the blood's keeping the equilibrium in the blood in his brain, nice and level. And I'm speaking out of my butt right now, but
hey, how about this? Do you want to send them green?
Oh yeah,
Never do that,
go.
Man. Go.
Awesome. Well, maybe for the last time tonight here, if 51 the pace car pulls off, we do have a long way till this green flag drops, but your leader is Brian Kaufman here on the inside with Duke Conrad in second. Maybe for one last time here at Talladega, Alabama, Area 51.
Green flag.
The green flag is out. Brian Kaufman through the gears. Beautiful restart for these guys, nice and easy. They go down to turn 1, Duke Conrad side by side. Larry Yingling on the bottom pushing Brian.
Good.
Bottom lane's gonna come forward here.
Good start there, Zach. Sending them green. Good job. All right. Hey, Ryan, thank you for tuning in. Hello. How you doing out there, bud? Much appreciated. All right, man. 25 laps to go. These guys are going to have to, what we were just talking about, they have to make another pit stop. They cannot make it to the end here. So, but hey, look who's up there running in that second lane there. Second car in line. Bud in that hot pink.
Yep. Alabama. What is Alabama's even mascot? Is it like an elephant?
Yeah.
Like, what are they, like, the Crimson Tide? Like, what? Why is it? I'm
why
sorry.
is it? You're asking.
Out there.
Okay, you're asking why is it an elephant?
Yeah. What is that? Is that a Crimson Tide? I don't know. I'm confused.
I don't know. Everybody out there in chat, please let us know. We got a good fan base watching right now. Good questions. I don't know.
Never really thought about it like that. I just know they've always had an elephant as their mascot.
Yeah. Ask Google.
Hey Google. Oh,
No, don't do that because my phone
did it. My phone did do it.
I didn't say my phone did it the other day, and I was like, no, what? Well, I'm not even talking to you. Oh,
Dude,
technology.
didn't take the lead there, Robert, on the bottom.
Again, that second line just doesn't look like they have enough of momentum. That third line seems to have more momentum than the second line. That is just something that's very interesting to watch.
Yeah, it's been interesting. It's been a more even fight here tonight. Usually the bottom lane at Superspeedways just tend to be pretty OP. But that middle line looking good here right now, pulling up. As this time by will be coming to 21 to go.
David Leclerc running back here in 12th position. He's on and off the gas here. He's bumping Corey Lane in front of him. Monster Energy Area 51. Camaro. Now Corey Lane had an open. Oh no! Seen that coming. 117 got the aprons act right in front of us. We were watching. Did we stay green though?
Yeah, I think so, because Kyle Hess is going to spin down on the apron down there.
Oh no.
And he's got it back going. He's straight actually.
See Ted going another lap down.
Yeah, he'll go down to, I believe that'll be 3 now.
Oh, now we have Dude taking over the lead. Oh, Gabe is popping out of line there.
Yeah, it looks like he's moving up to that 3rd lane.
Ooh. Okay, you seen the same thing I seen?
Yeah, I did. Ooh, that was close.
Zoom. We have to do the zoom. Oh no! Oh, who is? Oh!
I think it was Everett Lane.
Oh, again. Caution is out.
Ooh, and that was a tap between him and Donald Stewart in the 78. David Leclerc. Heavy damage for him on the front end.
Yeah, we'll see him. He's bumping Bud right there. 78 and up over the 24 goes.
Wow.
See if we can oh, we have to get a shot right there. Damn it, Charles. Bama fan on the back of Bud. But all right, well, we seen that shot there. Give a shot, but here we go. Hang on, we're gonna get sick. Whee! Here goes up over he goes. Oh man. Yeah. See if he can creep that thing back. I don't know where. We got fun boat. I don't know if we can get a screenshot. Back of his car. Real close. No, we cannot. I don't. Unfortunately, I do not have it, but oh, but we do got a left side of the rear here. It says lost bet to Charles. Hey, bud, must suck to be. Don't make no bets.
College football.
Oh man. Well,
these guys are going to pit here now, Robert. They're not going to have to pit no more for green flag. So throw all that pit flag, green flag pit stop strategy out the window. Put me some fuel in here, and let's finish this race.
Hey, Justin, thank you for the like. Ryan, thank you for the like. Joel, thank you for the like. Alright, much appreciate everybody out there liking the Facebook side of things. If you don't mind, really would help us too is if you would give that share button and the bell button notification a hit out there on the Facebook side of things. If you're on the YouTube side of things, we do much appreciate it. Hit that bell button, subscribe button. Helps us grow, helps the league grow. It just doesn't help us, it does help the league, so we'd much appreciate it.
Looks like dude Conrad's gonna win the race off pit road.
I know.
Trying to do his soundboard.
Yeah. Wop wop.
Don't do that, please.
No, don't. Why? Oh,
Don't let all the power of it will run to his head.
True.
He'll be trying to do it all the time. Next thing you'll know, he'll be asking you if he can just do that instead of speaking.
Yeah, very true. Let's check some. The fan base is rolling in here with 18 laps to go out there, Zach. So everybody's coming to see what Area 51 can do here with 18 laps to go. If we see a wild finish like we normally do here at these guys, they know how to put on a show with the last 10 laps to go. So make sure you grab a drink. Make sure you go use the restroom, sit down, and finish watching the rest of the race here with Area 51 here at Talladega Superspeedway, and then we will be live Tuesday night with the Indy cars here at Pocono with these guys. Then we have the recruitment race, race number 3 of season 4. That's going to be winding down. Top 5 of those drivers are going to be brought up to the Premier Series and be able to race in all the other races, as they'll be able to then come here at the Super Speedway Series if they want to race it. And we also got the Thursday night. If they want to come and do Thursday night, you get to move up from the recruitment race up to their Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday night. If you're open and have time to race that, you're more than welcome. Not everybody can race all them nights, but if you can, it's there for you. Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling Clarentine, you were lost in outer space with Area 51. Oh yeah, I did it! Woohoo! We need to ask Bud. He eventually came down out of the world. He was flying high without a bammer. You're crazy. You're crazy, man. You're crazy.
What's crazy is going to be this finish, because thing about Area 51, we all know. We all know.
Yeah, well, yeah.
We know what happens. We know what happens when the lights get bright and the stage appears.
When the aliens come and take over the world. They take over Area 51. We need to see a car either go flipping through the air and win the race, or backwards, or upside down. We've seen it all.
It's very possible.
Well, we've seen ties. We actually literally seen a tie, even though iRacing doesn't do that. But we actually seen a tie. And I've said this before. I got the replay saved. I need to make some videos for everybody here at 51 and shoot them over to iRacing and see if we can make it into the top 10. That'd be so cool. I got the replays. I save every replay after the broadcast of here at Area 51. So I just don't know who to contact. So anybody out there on Facebook or YouTube know what I need to do? Let me know. If you want the video and you want to do it, I'll send it.
It won't disappoint, that's for sure.
No. Some of the things, especially if we clip out a dude flying through the air and out of the world at the end.
Logan.
Why do I keep saying dude? Oh, it's because I'm looking at dude leading the race, but actually Logan. Sorry, Logan. My bad. Well, 15 laps to go, 1 to green. Well, 16, but it's going to be 15 to go. And we have Bud up there in that hot pink car. I know we've been talking about it a lot here, Zach. He's up there and's got a chance to do it.
Yeah, he really does.
Now a dog even agrees in the background. He's barking at something. I don't even know what he's barking at. He's barking at something.
Luckily mine's sleeping.
Yours is sleeping? Yeah, we know what happened last time. You know when?
Yeah, he's scared the poop out of me.
Oh well, we all love animals. That's it.
That's for sure.
Got a dog and a cat, and I got about 30 fish down in a fish tank that keep having babies. No, I'm serious. Started out with 10, and now the wife keeps coming home and goes, "Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's another one. There's another one." So we did a little research, and we did a little research, and they don't lay eggs. The type of fish that we have, they just pop out fish.
Oh, it's live birth. Oh.
Yeah. I found that out in the 70-gallon tank, but. Well, we'll see if we can find out what Dude and Larry and Brian and Eric and Bud and Logan and Jim can do. Raymond and Charles in the top 10. Marcus in the top 10. Gonna get ready to go back green and get little loud, little freaky, little crazy. Green. Here we go. Zach, stop laughing at me, man. We're gonna go.
Your energy is fantastic.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, they're wrecking in the back.
Oh, man, wait. What? No, we're not supposed to be wrecking yet. What the?
That was
no yellow?
Ted Decker Jr., David Leclerc, Gary. Yeah, there's no yellow, though. We're good. Nobody got completely sideways. It was like 3/4 sideways. You know?
Oh.
There, but not fully there.
Well, that's going to hurt them in the back. They need to latch on somewhere and do something.
Yeah, we're going to they're costing their way too far back.
Yeah, they lost the draft, but
in front of them, Larry and Dude side by side. Larry, the big push from Maurice.
Well, I'd like to say, Kenneth, thank you. Blackburn, thank you. All right, he okay, gotta get a hold of okay. All right, I do much appreciate that. I will work on that for Area 51 and go woohoo! But anyways, back to the race. Oh, Zach, just stop. Just stop,
You're too
man.
funny, bro. You're too funny, dude.
Just stop, man. Just stop. We are going green. We are racing now, man.
You gotta talk normal for me. I'm sorry. You're killing me.
Go, Bud. Go, Bud. Jim's going to try to push him. Wall says, I don't think so. I'm just going to take it down the middle.
Side by side, dead even though. These guys are pushing.
All right, as we get back to the action of talking normal, Zach's going to take over here as we go green. All right, no, we're back. All right, go, man. All yours, side by side. Okay, I'll stop. I can't. I'm just so full of energy right now. I mean, this is watching Larry.
Did you drink a Red Bull?
I drink. No, I'm actually drinking Gatorade Zero.
What they put in that Gatorade Zero? I don't know what it is, but that artificial sugar is it's kicking in, ladies and gentlemen. But Dude Conrad's left foot is kicking in.
I don't think it's kicking in. It's just flat.
Well,
it's probably dead.
Yeah, left foot's just chilling, actually. I don't know why I said left foot. That's weird.
Well, that's why I was, see, I actually knew something.
Yeah, you corrected me for once.
Yeah, right, for once. Mark that down again. Got you doing the Christmas tree thing, and now I got you tonight. That's 2.
Yep.
I'm going to go for 5 this year.
You for the trifecta here soon.
Yeah, hey, I'm going to go for it. But Bud is going to trifecta that 3rd line there.
Whoa, they're getting a big run, but so is Larry. Does Larry jump down? He does. Straight to the bottom. 3rd lane coming into play. Level that pink Alabama machine.
Oh, Charles is going to try. We need to find Charles.
He's trying to win another bet here.
He's trying. We're right inside here on the
big run from Maurice here.
Gyro cam as he's
11
looking
to go.
He's just riding back there because he likes to see his name. That's it. It says, "Damn it, Charles." Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, geez. Hang on, everybody. Yikes. Wow. Take the standings off there for a minute so we get a wide view of these guys slicing and dicing, moving sideways. Look at the air turbulence in this, Zach, man. It is all over the place. Trying to hold a line is hard.
There's some air being kicked around for right now, for sure.
Oh, yeah. Huge.
10 to go here. Leader Larry Yingling. And that 67 machine.
Jim's going to take a 3 wide.
Yeah. Up the middle.
He's trying. 10 to go. We got the freaky fast 10 to go now. Freaky 10, Zach. Freaky 10.
Logan Helton leading the top lane now with Bud Steele behind him with Charles Johnson there. So they got 3 good cars. Everett Lane there coming too in the 24. Can they get the top line rolling with them 4? And then I got a 5th.
Oh my
top
goodness.
Starting to roll a little bit.
It's go time.
That's for sure.
Hop on the pony and go. Here we go. Yeah.
Thought it was nay.
Oh. Well, the pony goes nay. Okay. Then they're going to hop on the horse and go. And they're going to try to push the horse in these engines. Horsepower, baby.
Yeah,
Horsepower.
I'm looking for the horsepower right now.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. I bet they probably got the gas pedal pushed so far, about ready to go right through the floorboard.
Yeah,
come on,
come to
go
this
faster.
time by 8 to go. Robert, the top line's starting to die a little bit. 3rd lane.
Oh, man.
It seems like you can do it for a little while, but they die out after a little
Right,
bit, and the middle lane becomes the best.
Right. Yeah, I have to agree with you on that. It's
But Bud and Larry are doing great on the bottom here with, I believe it's Brian Kaufman and Raymond. There it is, front 4. The bottom really pushing well. 8 to go, though.
Yeah, to answer that real quick out there, I said it earlier in the broadcast. Basically, what happened is the program that we use, the theme would not load with the car numbers and on that stuff. So I do apologize, Ken, on that out there. So it will be fixed for Tuesday night. I will get that all worked out and fixed. So I do apologize for the car numbers and who's who, but it will be done and fixed. So.
Man, I think this fight for the lead is tough. As Corey Lane actually, I think, jumps into the 3rd lane, that Monster Energy black car up there. It's purple and silver in the 3rd lane, but see if that 3rd lane could ever get back up here to even with his first 2 lanes, but
I was gonna say, they're trying again. 7 laps to go, and that 3rd lane's gonna try. I just don't. I think that 3rd lane works pretty good for about 4 laps, and then it dies.
It does seem to die out for a little bit.
Yeah, it's about 4 laps. If you notice all race, Zach, it's been about 4 laps that they can really hook up, and then they
it's got to be something to do with maybe temps, but
you think?
It's something. It ebbs and flows. I think when the bottom and the middle check each other up is when it really gets that big run.
Right.
Here, 6 to go. Larry still leading this thing. Did he change tires on that stop rubber? So is he on them same old tires?
Larry, yeah, he's still in the same old tires.
Yeah, so he's doing a wonderful job on them tires.
The 13 laps on this run on fuel, so fuel don't matter, but...
Oh,
no, hang on.
That's going to take out most of the guys on the top third lane there.
Oh, who's... Yikes. Jim Brooks just went for a ride.
I believe that was from the 117 of John Woodruff. Oh yeah, he got a bump from behind. I believe that was from Diego.
Oh. I'm trying to find, I know I got a screenshot here. Fine. There it is. Alright, let's go back on the replay and the ride on the roof cam here with Jim. As Jim was all tied up into that. Going down the backstretch here, Zach. Still riding, still looking good. Everybody's just riding, thinking, all right, we got good to go. And bam! All of a sudden, and round he goes, and ooh, crunch, spinning. Cars all over the place. Now the question is does anybody have any fast repairs left, or did they use them all up? Yeesh.
That's a very good question. Very, very, very good question. We've had some big wrecks, so.
The other question is do they pit?
I don't think nobody's going to, but they're going to need to save some probable fuel here. These caution laps are helping a lot, but they get a second green white. I don't think these guys could do it. So we'll see though. Just gonna have a few takers of course up here from that wreck.
There you go.
What are you laughing about?
Cat on Facebook. Dance revolution. That's right. Woo. We're gonna dance, party. We're gonna party like it's 2020. Wait, New Year's is
Who's
over.
playing Dance Revolution?
Not me, but I can listen. Well, we're gonna have a green light checker here tonight at Area 51. We're gonna see if these guys decide to go out of this world or do they keep the cars on the track. We don't know. We don't know.
Hopefully for the sake of everybody that their cars stick nicely to the race surface. But you never know.
I think we're going to have a car going backwards. And I actually think it's going to go backwards on the back stretch. I've got a funny feeling. I think the last time we seen this, well, we weren't at Talladega, so, but and there goes dude again. He's got to take out that blue cone. At the guys. You ever notice every race dude has to take out a cone? You ever notice that?
He's got a problem with the cones.
Yeah.
You know, we need to ask him about that if he's got a problem with the cones.
Yeah,
top 3.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think, you know, you either gotta go take the
problem with the
yeah. I
cones.
mean, either go kick their butts and be done with it, or let them alone. Let the cones alone, man. You know, the guy that has to do the cone job at every track is probably really mad right now because, like, oh, freaking A, I might as well just sit out here.
Run there, pick it up, and fix it.
I mean, he's probably thinking, man, he probably complains to the NASCAR officials like, dude, do something with dude. You know, dude, like, do that. Like, what's up, do that? Like, I bet he's probably down there calling your names like, do that, man, do it.
You don't call him a dudette. That's a girl.
Well, if I had to run out back and forth to pick up the cones, I'd venture call him a dudette because I'd be like, come on, dude. Like, dude, what are you doing, dude? Oh, gosh, we're just having too much fun here tonight.
That's what it's about.
Yeah, well, I'm sure the viewers out there are probably thinking either these guys do great in broadcasting or what a bunch of idiots. Or they're probably calling me, what a bunch of idiot. That poor Zach guy, man. He's got to deal with that Robert dude all the time. I feel for him. I'm not watching this broadcast. They want me to like it.
Smile away, boys. Just smile away.
They want us to like and share and follow these guys? Yeah, I don't think so.
Well, this is going to be very interesting. Do we have multiple green white checkers, or do we just have this one?
I don't know, ask dude.
Does dude have the answers?
Dude might.
Well, dude. Don't hit the cone. Oh, Larry's getting the cone now.
There he goes again. Oh, now he's actually chasing the cone.
Oh.
Larry.
They got an issue with that cone. I don't know what that cone did to them.
You see what Larry did? Larry kicked it all the way down, and dude's like, "Oh man, I gotta go chase it all the way down to the wall."
There's a big old bump down there too. I'm glad he didn't chase it down to the wall, because that would have been bad. There's a big old bump down there.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it, guys. It's awesome. It's awesome.
Dude, they took that cone out pretty good.
Larry's like, you ain't hitting that cone, man. I'm gonna take it out.
There's like a bounty on the cone's head.
Oh man, thanks for the comments, Ken. I do much appreciated, bud.
You know, it's a long pace lap. I mean, it's 2 minutes and 28 seconds round for a pace lap right here.
Yeah.
You gotta do something for fun, right?
Well, I'm trying. I'm trying to keep everybody entertained out there tonight.
You know, this is the part where we wish we could, like, there was a little secret tunnel under the track. But they just, like, pull off to the left and they just go through and they can turn around and be like, okay, we skipped those laps, so we're done.
Right.
Which, you know, of course, in real life they can't do that because they're cleaning stuff up. But, you know, virtually, do we really need to clean up anything?
No, we don't.
Well, maybe the new damage model we will, though.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah, you know, once
I
you get
can only wait for that, for someone just to hit a wall and then
watch a car explode.
A bunch of parts on the track, and I just cut a tire and just win the race and just go straight head onto the wall. I won't love that. I'm like, this is the greatest damage model ever.
Well, we already got damage model in iRacing. Best sim racing game out there, if you ask my opinion. That's just me. They offer so much. Any kind of racing you want, any kind of tracks. I mean, when you got NASCAR and real drivers in any kind of series, Zach, sorry to interrupt you there, but, you know, road racing, dirt racing, NASCAR racing, Indy racing, I mean, you name it, there's something going on.
It's legit.
Yeah, I mean,
it's legit.
And especially if you're live with NASCAR. Dude's like, I'm not doing it.
And it's good. He made it.
Dude's like, I'm not even going to chase it this time, man. You're a jerk.
See, that's the benefit of being the leader. You get to the cone first.
That's true. That's very true. And who's back there? Brian. Brian's probably just sitting back there shaking his head going, whatever, guys. Whatever. Marcus is probably lost. He's probably like, what the heck they keep doing that for?
I think Maurice's just in there saying, all right, that's all right. That cone.
I mean,
Maurice.
Oh, man. See, I butchered his name.
Oh, you said Marcus?
I said Mark. Yeah, I don't know why I said Marcus. Thinking of Marcus Ambrose.
I can tell you one thing. Don't get that cone stuck under your car. That cone will be very evil. Maybe that's why they're mad at that cone. They got a cone stuck under their car one time. It'll slow you down a lot. You'd be surprised how much friction is caused by a cone dragging through asphalt. I'm
sure eventually iRacing is probably going to make it a little not hittable damage-wise. When you hit it, you're going to get damaged. But, well, here's our first attempt of Zach at a green white checkered. So everybody out there watching on the YouTube and Facebook side, sit back, let's get ready, and let's get freaky fast and freaky nuts as... Oh man, I'm so excited. I kind of got ahead of myself. All right, well, here we go again. We got to wait. Got to wait for a long tri-oval. We're going to go green. Green's out. Here we go. Boogity, boogity, boogie. Yeehaw!
Great restart. green, white checker. Will they make it back to the white flag without a caution? If there ain't no caution when we make it back to the white flag, they can reckon it's going to be winner takes it all here. Larry leading with the big lead so far.
And Jim Brooks back there, he's just dicing and slicing, and I don't know, man. They got to get that second line going.
Here comes Brian Kaufman on the top line.
1 lap to go.
Dude,
I'm
sticks
gonna.
with Larry. They're gonna get the white flag, I think, here, Robert.
Hey, Zach, guess what?
What?
Last lap, I'm gonna hand it over to you. You get everybody pumped up and ready to go as we're gonna go through the tri-oval here. I think we're gonna get the white flag here, brought to you by Dirty Air Podcast.
Oh yeah, brought to you by Dirty Air Podcast here as they go down to turn 1 side by side. Larry Yingling leading this thing. He wants to make it back one more time around. Big push from Duke Conrad in the 8. If they wreck, it's who can make it back first. They split Brian Kaufman, Maurice Johnson, Raymond Rittenauer jump out to the top line. Here comes, I don't even know who, Robert Richards jumping to the middle lane. I don't think it's going to be enough. Here's Duke Conrad. He's getting the push from Jack Walls. Oh, and they're wrecking in the back. Maurice Johnson, Raymond Rittenauer, Eric Laurie wrecking. That is not enough. Larry Yingling trying to hold on. Coming through the tri-oval. Larry Yingling is going to win it. Wow.
Wow.
What a race.
What a race.
And Ryan Kelly coming on third. Wow, Ryan Kelly didn't speak much about him tonight. He's going to sneak in there to get third.
I was going to say, where did he come from?
I didn't even notice Ryan was in the race tonight. That's my bad.
I was going to say, where did he come from? Wow.
That was awesome. But Duke Conrad and Larry Yingling.
Yeah, congratulations.
Good work between them two guys there. Duke really pushed them hard. Congrats to Larry on the great racing, and Duke also on in Ryan Kelly's podium finish tonight here. Oh, and he's going to do a classic NASCAR pit stop at 187. Oh no, he's going.
No, he's not. He's going through the ground. Oh! What in the world, Logan?
Logan's on his hand.
These guys.
His helmet. After that, actually, you better have the helmet on. Really.
Oh my God, these guys are just crazy.
Let's just destroy the cars after the race. Yahoo!
Oh my goodness.
That's a good way to celebrate. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's a really good way to celebrate. They parked it.
Oh man. You're quite welcome, Ken. Do much appreciate it, bud. Again, if you don't mind, if you haven't already, hit that bell button up there on the Facebook side. You always get a notification when we do go live. Don't mind if you hit that like button and share button too, and the follow button. It helps us out much and helps the leagues out. But hey, man, we are going to quick run to a commercial as we're going to get ready for everybody to have our post-race interview with Larry, the beer man, Yingling, and Dude that has a problem with the cones. And Ryan Kelly, wherever he was in the back.
If he pops in the Discord, we'll get him. But
yeah. So, all right. Well, we will be right back after this quick word.
voice of the Lucas Oil Off-Road Racing Series. Introducing Pro 2 and Pro 4 trucks on iRacing. Game on!
All right, we're back now after that quick word from iRacing. All right, Zach. Well, let's see here. We do got Dude down here waiting for an interview, and we also got Larry waiting for an interview. But I don't see. I thought we had Ryan. Did he?
No, he's not. He's not here. So
Well, I thought we. I pulled Ryan down. I guess he left. So.
Yeah, he must have.
Okay. Well, you know what? Let's have an interview here with Dude Conrad finishing in second, and then I will take on Larry the Beer Man England and see how that also how his race went there with his Low Line Racing sponsored Ford Mustang.
All right, well, I'll get talking with Dude Conrad here. Hey, dude, you got to copy me?
My man, Zach. What's up, buddy?
Doing good up here, man. Doing good. So, dude, you brought her home second tonight, man. Just let everybody know how your race went tonight.
Well, we screwed up in the pits coming out there and had to serve a black flag and got the lucky dog and come up through the field with some help there and just kept the car clean. And there at the end, I wasn't going to go around a teammate unless they had another teammate behind him. I would just push Larry to the win.
Awesome, man. Yeah, that was a great finish there and great teamwork for you there to push your good buddy Larry there to the win. I gotta ask you a question, y'all, man. Y'all were attacking that cone there off the corner there. Cautions. What you got against the cone?
It's a secret. I can't tell you.
I knew it was something.
There's something in that cone. And well, we can't tell you what. Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, I got a card here that you could go to the little rehab. I mean, all right, go ahead, Zach.
For sure. Well, great run again tonight, dude, man. Anybody wants to send a shout out to before we let you go and celebrate your finish?
Just all the team. We couldn't do it without each other. Gabe Butler, Larry Yingling, Eric Laurie, Maurice Johnson. Gary Jenkins is, I think he's duck hunting or something. Who knows? Ray Rittenauer. Mr. Hash wasn't here tonight, and Mr. Quick. But other than that, man, I thank you guys for putting it on. Y'all are kick ass. Charles, everybody's putting this on. We've been having a blast in Area 51.
Yes, we have. That's for sure. Everybody here has a blast. That's for sure, dude. Well, we appreciate you, man, and we'll catch you Tuesday night here at Area 51 again, man. You have a great night.
Oh, you too, Zach. Hey, by the way, Dale Willoughby wasn't with us tonight, but I just want to let him know that I run a Fanatec wheel.
All right, dude. You have a great night tonight, man.
All right, yeah, we're kind of lost on that one, bud.
I think that was it.
We was too, but he knows what's up.
That's right. He knows exactly.
Oh,
so
man,
you have a great night, though, dude.
You really need some rehab, man. Now we got a wheel problem, we got a cone problem. You're not letting us know nothing. We're sitting here in the wind. Okay.
Secret.
Oh man, these secrets. I'll get it out of you. I will get it out of you. But congratulations, man.
Thank you, Robert. Y'all be good.
All right.
Yeah. All right. That was always the good interview with Duke Conrad, of course.
That guy is a trip.
Yeah, I like that guy a lot. That's a good buddy dude there. So congrats to him on second place finish there. But now you find your way down to victory lane there to talk to his teammate Larry. See what he has to say.
That's right. I'm down here with Larry, the beer man in England. Larry, Robert up here in the booth. You got a copy there, buddy?
Yes, sir.
All right. Hey, man, congratulations on taking home that Ford Mustang here at Talladega Superspeedway, your Low Line Racing sponsorship car. How was the race out there for you tonight, man?
Well, I guess it went pretty well. There's nothing really happened wreck-wise for me, at least. I missed one, but just stay around my teammates.
Yeah, that's the way to do it, man. Well, like I said, your teammate has a problem with the cones, apparently. And apparently, I guess you heard it on the broadcast because you were down there and you took care of the cones for him. Any secrets that you can let us know? Because dude's not letting us know.
It's a secret.
No, man. Well, Zach, I tried. I don't know. Hey, I got a card here that you can go to rehab if you need some help. Do you need me to contact you then?
Oh, we can save that for dude.
All right, man. Well, congratulations again, man, on getting this win here. Second race of the season here with Area 51. Same old, same old. You know, I had a great time watching you guys fly around out there and running and beating and banging and drafting and hitting. But anybody you want to give a final shout out there to for this win out there tonight?
Oh, yeah. All my teammates, Dude Conrad, Gabe Butler, Eric Laurie, Raymond Rittenauer, Maurice Johnson, and Logan Hill.
10-4, 10-4. Yeah, we're going to have to eventually have a talk with Maurice, man. He's been up there in the front, you know, running, and just unfortunately circumstances happen to him all the time. But again, congratulations, man. And, you know, this is a super speedway series. And next week we head back to good old Florida for a Daytona race. So hopefully everything pans out for you again, and you can bring it home in the victory lane, man.
Hopefully. Appreciate you guys.
All right. Appreciate you too, bud. Take care, man. And I will catch you next time I see you on the track.
All right. That was our winner tonight, Larry Yingling. As Robert likes to call him, the beer man.
Larry the beer man Yingling.
And also shout out to Ryan Kelly, who didn't get to talk to him, but shout out to his third place finish. So, yep.
Yeah, congratulations
great
to him. Yeah, great night for the whole team apparently there. They had a lot of cars up in the front. I wanted to give a shout out to good old Bud Steele for bringing it home 6th place in that Alabama. I don't even know if I can get a screenshot of his car. I don't even know where he finished. Where did he? Oh, he finished 6th. No, I cannot get. He left the server, so unfortunately I can't get him. But anyways, yeah, hey, you know. Said on the back, he lost the bet and says, "Damn it to Charles." Lost the bet. So I don't like the cuss or swear, and to me, I don't think that's swearing too much. So I do.
Yes, Cedric.
I do apologize to anybody out there that has taken an offense to that, but hey, man. All right, well, we got our unofficial results here at Talladega Superspeedway before we pack our stuff up and get ready to head up to my area, Pocono, that I literally was on the track. Rode around on the track, was in a car. Excuse me. It was fun. I can say that much. But we head up there with the Indy cars. It's the first time we're ever going to see the Indy cars at Pocono on the new pavement raceway. I'm sure that's going to be fast, crazy, and fun. So make sure you tune in tomorrow night. But we're going to run through our unofficial results here with Area 51. Zach's going to have looks like we have 28 cars that did grid here, but we have one car, Ben, that did not start the race, so we got 27 cars that did run the race here tonight.
All right, well, let's run through this unofficial result here from Area 51 here in their Super Speedway Series, brought to you by Freak Fast Broadcast. So, first place tonight is Larry Yingling. Second will go to Dude Conrad. Third, Ryan Kelly. Fourth, Jack Walls. Fifth, John Woodruff. Sixth, Bud Steele. Seventh, Robert Richards. Eighth, Brian Kaufman. Ninth, Kyle Hess. 10th, Logan Helton. 11th goes to Diego Vasquez. 12th, Gary Whitmere. 13th, David Leclerc. 14th, Jim Brooks. 15th, Corey Lane. 16th, Charles Johnson. 17th, Raymond Rittenauer. 18th, Eric Laurie. Maurice Johnson, and 19th, 20th is Paul Regney, 21st, Gabe Butler, 22nd, Ted Decker Jr., 23rd, Everett F. Lane, 24th, Donald Stewart, 25th, Michael Spell, 26th, Jeremy Funk, and rounding out your field tonight is Dwight Plesh in 27th, and actually Ben did start because there was 101 laps. He was 98 down, so Ben Gear in 28th. And that's your unofficial results. Hello?
It might help if I mute my button by accident. All right, well, again, Yeah, my bad. I hit it, but apparently it didn't unmute itself. But again, what I was saying is I'd like to say thank you to everybody tuning in out there tonight on the Freaky Fast side, watching us here at Area 51. We will be live again Tuesday night at Pocono, and then we will be live with these guys Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, and next Sunday at Talladega. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell button, and follow button, share button. When we go live, you get all that notifications on whatever platform you like to watch, either Facebook or YouTube. But until then, Zach, man, it was a fun race. We're not going to go through what we think, because I think super speedway racing is a crapshoot. And I haven't said that all night, but Bud said something on Facebook. Last time I say it's roll time. Oh, yeah, true, bud. But all right, well, man, Zach, we are going to sign off here tonight, and we will be live to Tuesday night at 8:55 on YouTube and Facebook. But until then, me and Zach like to again say thank you for tuning in, and hopefully you enjoyed the race. But God bless everybody. We love you all. And from Alabama, roll tide. Peace out. Love you all. Later.
Later, guys.